Hello, my name is Jalen Cooper. I'm proud to be a part of this African American communication class. I've learned a lot, especially dealing with white privilege, stereotypes, the history of blacks, and racial profiling and everything. That's basically what I talked about in my letter. One person that spoke a lot to me, it was in a video, I believe, and his name was Eddie Glaude. He was basically talking about how black people do make mistakes just like everyone else, but it's how the society as a whole views those mistakes and wants to address them, such as in the mass media. In the mass media, you see a lot of horrific killings, shootings, and basically downing the black community. Very rarely do you see strong African American females and males being praised in the media today. Um, I believe white privilege is very prevalent. It has been for years since slavery was around. For example, going in to get a job in a top business, a white woman or male may have a better opportunity than an African American male because of the color of his skin. It's sad to say, but it is true. And even though it's not as vocally expressed as it was decades ago, it's still there. Um, like I said in my actual letter, I'm looking at it now. It's all around us. Whites have had it easier coping in society, and one thing that stuck out that I said personally was that I actually experienced it this semester when I was up in Ohio, and basically I was driving. I had my family members in the car. My older brother had just got his house, and we was basically going up to help him move in and everything. Um, I was going to speed limit, following the laws and everything, and a cop pulled us over. He at first he really was standoffish, didn't want to hear anything we had to say, and he told us why he pulled us over. And to us, honestly, it did not seem like a legitimate reason for us to get a $200 ticket. And I was the person driving, and as I was talking to him, the officer didn't seem like he wanted to communicate with me in any type of way or engage or hear anything I had to say. And it was almost a lose lose situation for me. And I've thought about that for a while. And that's not the only and first opportunity that I've encountered. It's it happens a lot, and to many people it may be worse situations. Just how in the news, the shootings with police and African American males and females, the beatings, like um, social networks have become more popular, and now it's easier just to see what's going on in the world and to get things out there. But that goes back to the stereotypes and the communication between black, whites, and other minorities. It will always be different because of the cultures and where we come from. I have learned to accept others no matter what their skin color, where they're from, or how they speak. That's how I've been brought up. I have friends of every different race. I have been around in different events, whether it was at the lake house or here or there in the city. Um, I don't judge anybody. I treat everybody how I want to be treated. That's what my mother has always told me. Now, the issue with racial profiling and the basically derogatory terms that have been discussed between races have it really gets under my skin, honestly. It just I'm bewildered and flustered, and that's part of why I took this class, honestly, because I wanted to see what deeper down, what more there was to offer in articles and things that we read and viewed. And I actually love the discussion board, seeing other people's what their opinions are on different topics and everything. And it seems like most people have a similar opinions and how they things go, but they also did see people came from different backgrounds. And that's one thing people don't get. Not everyone is going to be the same regardless of the color of their skin. You have to learn to accept for one another for who they are. And growing up, I've been to civil rights museums,